Hello, CBC. Grace and peace to you. We've been thinking about you lots and praying for you over this season. Us three are here to share a little bit about what the Lord's been doing in our lives for our Member Monday video. So, my name is Josh Allen. I've been going to CBC for about 10 months now and gone through the membership process, just waiting for the public announcement that got delayed a little with COVID and everything. So that's a little bit about me. Ben, tell us a little bit about your experience at CBC.
I've been attending CBC for about 4 years now, and it's been a blessing to get to know you and to be part of Christ Bible Church family. How about you, Sam?
I've been going to CBC for the last 2 years and 10 months, and it's been an incredible blessing. So tell us a little bit about you guys. What are you guys up to in your lives right now? Josh, let's start with you.
Well, I was a recent graduate at Masters, and I just graduated with a major in political studies and an emphasis in constitutional law.
Yeah, for me, I'm a math teacher, so I graduated, not recently, but I did graduate with a math degree, and so now I teach math at a secondary school. I teach 7th grade and 10th grade math, pre-algebra and algebra 2, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity I have to teach. How about you, Sam?
I'm currently attending TMU, just on summer break right now. I'm majoring in accounting and management. I hope to graduate next May and start working in public accounting.
That's awesome.
What are some things you enjoy doing for fun?
For me, I'd say I really enjoy traveling, seeing the world that God has created and different people groups. I also really love listening to music. What about you, Sam?
I really enjoy playing the guitar and making music, singing. I also love to travel. I think the best part about traveling is trying out all the different cultural food. I also love audio tech and working with different digital audio workstations and editing audio and videos. And I love hiking. What about you, Ben?
Yeah, I like playing the piano. I like playing, especially hymns. One of my favorite hymn writers is Isaac Watts. And I also like playing sports. Some of my favorite sports are basketball, soccer, and then volleyball, kind of like. And I like fellowship with you all at church. So, yeah.
That's great. So give us an update about how you guys have been doing the last few months with COVID, the quarantine. What's been happening in your lives? Josh?
For me, it's definitely been a trial. As a recent graduate from college, one expects to have a blossoming career and a great first job. But sometimes the Lord has different things in store. And so I've been learning to be content where I'm at. I've had to move back with my parents down to San Diego. And, not the first choice in any young man's life, but the Lord has His plans. And I've been reflecting upon James 1, 2 through 4. Learning to count it all as joy in the midst of this, understanding that my sovereign Lord is doing something that I may not understand right now, but will eventually be grateful for. A hymn that I've been reflecting on is Jesus Paid It All. Just in the midst of my insufficiencies and inefficiencies, I can know that the blood of Christ has covered all of my sins and rest in that grace each and every morning. It's so rich. Such a basic truth, and yet never outgrow it. After prayer, I would say employment is the biggest thing. That the Lord would provide a good job, preferably in the Santa Clarita area, so that I could continue to be involved at CBC. What about you, Ben?
One of the challenging things during this time was to figure out how to teach a whole new way. So it was a challenge, but I also took it as an adventure, trying to figure out how to teach math from home. And thankfully, with all the technology that's readily available, I was able to figure it out, and now I'm thankful I have a new skill that I acquired as a result. One of the things I've been thinking about meditating, I've actually started memorizing Romans 8, and so I've been meditating on some of the truths in Romans 8. I really appreciate just all the gospel truths that are compacted there in Romans 8. Starts with no condemnation, ends with no separation from God's love, and I found it very encouraging for my soul, thinking through Romans 8. Yeah, how about you? Oh, prayer request, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for me, I'm on summer break right now. I will teach summer school for a few weeks, but I'm on summer break, and I have as always, I plan things to do during the summer, so I have a lot of plans. So you can pray that I would be a good steward of my time and also prioritize things well, all for God's glory. Thank you. How about you, Sam?
So back in March when the dorms closed down, Josh and I were given a 24-hour notification to get out of the dorms and move off campus for the rest of the semester. So I gave the Grahams a call and they very graciously took me in and have been hosting me since back in March, and I've been so blessed to spend time with them and learn from them, and they've been such a blessing to me during this quarantine and COVID time. I did enjoy finishing out TMU online. It was tough to finish it without the interaction with the professors and the classmates, so I was excited when it was over in May, but I was blessed to be kept busy, and I'm also really grateful to the Lord to be working at TMU right now. I'm working in the financial aid office as a summer intern, so it's been a blessing to go to work and interact with others. During this time, I've been meditating on Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 through 17. Paul just concludes as who we are in Christ, how we ought to be towards one another, acting in love and in humility, and doing all things for the glory and honor of Christ. So it's been an encouragement, but also a really good reminder. You can be praying that for me in the way that TMU would open up in the fall. I don't want to do another semester online, so I'd be really grateful if TMU opened up in the fall and TMU wouldn't have to close down a week or 2 weeks into it because of anything. So I'd appreciate your prayers for that.
Well, thank you guys for watching and staying tuned as we share a little bit about what the Lord is doing in our lives. To wrap things up, we just wanted to share an interesting thing that each of us has about us.
Yeah, I was I was born in the former Soviet Union in Russia, and our family, when I was young, myself and 5 of my brothers, with my parents, we immigrated to the United States as refugees. So here we are, thankful for this country, for the freedoms I get to enjoy here. Yeah, how about you, Sam?
I was born in India, and I'm Indian by birth. I lived there for 5 years, and then my family moved to Jordan. We lived there for 13 years, so ever since first grade through the senior year of high school. And then I moved to California for the last 3 years to attend TMU while my family moved back to India. What about you, Josh?
Well, just like these two, I also have a little bit of an international context. I grew up as a missionary kid in Honduras. My parents did pastoral training, and I had the chance to go to a bilingual school with the native children, and it was an experience that I'm so grateful the Lord provided.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We've really enjoyed putting this together. None of us wanted to do it on our own, and we give Michaela a hard time, but we love doing this together and fellowshipping. CBC, it's been so great to see several of you at church, in the library the last few weeks, and we hope to see many more of you as things ease up, and we look forward to greeting you. As we close up, since you know a little bit about our international backgrounds, we're going to close out with the traditional goodbyes with the respective languages and cultures. So in Jordan, we say peace to you in Arabic, or peace be with you, so salam alaikum.
In Russian, you can just say goodbye, and it's "До свидания."
And then in Honduras and Spanish, we say Dios le bendiga, which means God bless you.
Salam alaikum.
До свидания.
Dios le bendiga.